guys, excuse me for this edgy look. I was doing some photos for Instagram and I kind of did the makeup and I was like, I'm gonna film like this. Also, it's quite relevant to this video anyways, so I'm gonna keep it. So last week a new store opened up in my mall, in my shopping center here in my city, and it is Wycon. Now I never heard of this brand before. I knew it was going to open for months, so I tried to search it. I was trying to Google it, YouTube it, trying to find reviews. All I could find was reviews in Italian I mean, because it's an Italian company, but I could not for the life of me find any reviews in English. This is a fairly new brand here in Portugal. The lady told me that they're open since 2008, but actually I've never heard of them, which is quite weird. So I decided to go there and try some stuff out, bring some stuff home to kind of review to you guys, because surely, like me, more people are trying to know what brand this is, because I swear I never heard of this. So I didn't get too much stuff. I got 3 liquid lipsticks, I got a blush and a pencil sharpener, which is just... I just needed a pencil sharpener, let's be honest. So yeah, we're gonna start. First, let me tell you guys about the packaging. They have 2 types of packaging, which I imagine is the old packaging and the new packaging. This, I feel like it's their old packaging, and I know some people might find it tacky, but I quite like it because I like tacky things. This is their, I think that this is their old packaging, and this is their new packaging, and it's not regular cardboard. It feels very velvety, which I was really surprised, and I was quite a little bit weirded out, but in a good way, that the packaging is so velvety. I don't know, it feels really luscious. It feels like it's a luxury product, so I quite like it. This brand has a similar concept as Kiko, as in they want to bring high quality items with a low cost so most people can afford it. I'm still not sure if they are high quality or not. I'm still trying out their stuff, but so far the things that I got I actually like. So yeah, off to the products themselves, because I've been talking about packaging and stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is the pencil sharpener, which is the least interesting thing. It's just a pencil sharpener. I feel like a little too big for what I wanted. It's really huge, but it's a pencil sharpener. It sharpens well. No, I don't know what I can say other than that. The next thing I got is this blush, and this stuff is huge. This stuff is really big for a blush. This is like a size of a face powder or a bronzer. I don't know, this is massive. And I got it in the shade 200, which the only reason that I bought this is because I love this shade. And look how fucking huge this is. For a blush, I feel like this is huge, isn't it? One thing that I was really surprised is how pigmented this is. Like, I got out my brush and I swiped it like normal swipes, and then I put it on my face, and like a huge spot of color just instantly was put on my cheeks, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, brother, that is way too much color. I was a little bit scared actually, but yeah, this has so many pigmentation. It's quite scary actually. You have to just dab it just a little bit and it'll be enough. One thing that I'm really not happy about is how flimsy the packaging is. I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to do that. I don't know if you can see it, but see, it kind of moves around. I'm not sure if you can take this off to put it in a sort of Z palette, an empty palette. I'm not sure if that's the idea, that you can take this off, but let me not put blush on my nose. I don't know if that's the idea that they have, but I still haven't figured out how to open this, if that is the idea. But also, I didn't even try that hard because I'm afraid of ruining it. But yeah, the packaging is a little bit flimsy, I feel, but the blush is amazing. I can get over the flimsy packaging. I mean, I just lightly swatched it, I barely touch it, just slightly, and it gives off, get rid of this, and it gives off so much pigmentation. See how pigmented that is? I barely touched it. I just went like this, really softly, like, you know, touching a nipple or something, and it has so many pigmentations. It's insane. It's really amazing, the pigmentation of this blush. I'm really happy with it. It's the blush that I'm wearing today. I'm really digging it. They do have a small selection of colors. That's the only thing that I can complain about, is that their selection of colors isn't really that great, but other than that, I'm really happy about it. Now I got three liquid lipsticks, which are these three. Actually, the liquid lipsticks are mainly the reason why I went there, because my coworker has this blue one and I was totally in love with it, so I had to go get it. But I also saw this purple one and I needed the black one to do some Instagram photos, so I got them all three. They are supposed to dry matte, and I'm still not sure if I like the formula of these or not. I mean, I do like the formula of this one, but I'm not so sure about the black one. But I mean, it's a black lipstick, which is quite hard for someone to actually like the formula. Also, you do need 2 layers to make it opaque. The lady told me that 1 layer was enough, but it's not enough. You need 2 layers to make it opaque, to make it totally opaque. But other than that, the color is lovely. This is the blue one. This is in shade 33, and this is a lovely metallic bright blue, which I never thought that I would own a bright blue lipstick, but it really looks really good on the lips, so I had to get it. Another color that actually looks very good, very good on the lips is this one, which is the wine color, and it's in shade 38. It's also really lovely, and this one is the shade that I have on my mouth, on my lips, and it's the shade 34, and it's the black one. The black one, I feel like it's the sheerest of them all, but I mean, it's a black lipstick, and you know, black lipsticks are hard to, you know, be any good. I'm going to talk a little bit about the formula. Now, I haven't tried the blue one yet. I can only speak from my coworker's experience, and she likes it, and I saw that it lasted a long time on her mouth without her having to reapply it. She says that it feels comfortable, and I believe, because this one, which is the purple one, which I wore the other day, is super comfortable. I almost forget that I have it on. Also, reapplying these things are amazing. You know how you apply a liquid lipstick and just little pieces of it kind of start clumping on your mouth? Like, this doesn't do that, which is really amazing. I was really amazed about that. The other day when I went out, I put this lipstick at like 11 p.m. and when I got home by 3 a.m. it was still like perfect, like I didn't even touch it. I only drank 1 drink, let's be honest, with a straw. I didn't eat or anything, but you know, it was impeccable for like 5 hours, which I think it was really amazing that this stuff lasted so long. Also, I tried to reapply it, I don't even remember when, but I tried to reapply it, not that night, another day I was trying it out, I think. And it just reapplied it like, oh, I remember now. It was that day before when I went to work and I used it, and after lunch, you know, when you eat, it kind of comes off a little bit, and I tried to reapply it and it was perfect. It was like it was the first application. I'm really happy about this one. Now, as the black one, I'm still not sure, but you know, I don't feel like it's the formula's fault. It's really because it's a black liquid lipstick, because it starts cracking up and you can see the lip underneath, but you know, I think it's because it's a black lipstick, so of course any little flaws you're gonna notice them a lot more because it's a black lipstick, like liquid lipstick. You get the gist. So I feel like that's why you feel like the flaws are bigger than they actually are. But yeah. So overall, I really like this brand. I noticed that I didn't have any eyeshadows. I should have purchased an eyeshadow to review, and I just made a huge mess on my hands, because they do take a little bit to dry. Not too long, but a little bit, and I just made a complete mess. I feel like my voice is a little bit weird today. I have a slight headache. I might be getting sick, which is not a good thing. But yeah, overall I really like this brand. I might try their eyeshadows. I don't know if I'll purchase more liquid lipsticks. Okay, who am I kidding? Of course I'm gonna buy my lipsticks. Come on, let's be real. And yeah, I definitely want to try their eyeshadows. Also, they have liquid eyeshadows, which they call it eyeshadow base or something like that, and that seems really interesting. Can you speak English? So I am slightly interested in trying those out. I don't know if I already mentioned, they do not test on animals, which is also a plus for me. I feel like you only should purchase brands that don't support animal testing, but I think it's so hard to find a brand that doesn't test on animals because they cheat, they lie to not say that they test on animals. So it's really hard nowadays to find a brand that don't actually test on animals. I don't know, but there are a few animal safe brands out there, and apparently this one is one of them, so I'm really happy about that. Comment down below what you guys thought of my haul and my mini review. If you guys have heard about this brand, if you have any products from me that you recommend for me to try, because I am slightly interested. I'm not so interested because I will go bankrupt in buying makeup, but I'm slightly interested in this brand, especially because it's so close to home and I don't have to walk a lot, like England. They're really close to my house. So yeah, comment down below. Subscribe if you're not already. That's friends. Put a like on it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!